This is the view. Kind of grey skies, but I'm excited to explore Japan. We've never been to Japan before. I think we're going to get on the train and see what there is to do. The trains were really good and actually really easy. This one cost 800 yen. This is a daily ticket, so you can use as many trains as you like. The trains were really frequent. They weren't very busy when we went on them. They were air conditioned, amazing. All of the signs and things were in Japanese, of course, but they do have numbers. So each station will be like, this one is E1, this one is E2. So it's quite easy to follow even if you don't speak Japanese. You just put your ticket into the machine when you go in and out of platforms, and that's about it. The first place we went to is a temple called Shitennoji. I'm not kidding, that's how I think you pronounce that word. If you can say it better. It was closed anyway, we couldn't get to see it. But I think it's called Shitennoji, which is ridiculous. There are loads of other temples you can see, and it rained so much, but Japan is fun. I don't know why I like this, I just like that. I like all of the little signs that say things like, the tourist must not enter. It rained so much when we were there, we actually had to buy umbrellas. My favourite thing about Japan is the fact that every little thing is really, really cool. So they have these vending machines everywhere. It's only about £1 to get a drink, and there's some really weird things in there. We next went on up this observation tower viewing platform thing. There are loads of these in Osaka. I'm not too sure which building we went up. It was a shopping centre and you could just get up to the top and have a look out. We didn't actually go out to the top. It was really expensive, and also looking at the weather, it was quite rainy. We wouldn't have really seen anything through the clouds, so there wouldn't really have been too much point. But it was still nice to get up there and have an overview and work out where we are. I liked this sign. It says, "Since the door will be open, do not make stay at the door, please." We headed back to the train station again, and we stopped off in one of the little shops in the train station just to have a look at what they have in their shops. It's absolutely fascinating just to see the snacks that they have. We have the normal kind of sweets, candies, and they have little bugs, and just really interesting. If you just ever get a chance to go in a Japanese shop, go in there. I don't even know what these things are. We went to the zoo next, which was really fun. I like that sign, no rides for cats. And they had this shop which was all dog clothes and dog buggies and dog outfits. Woody from Toy Story there, really cool. They love dressing up their dogs in Japan. They had loads of different animals in this zoo. We didn't really mean to go to the zoo, we sort of just stumbled across it, but it was worth it just to see the funny signs that they have around. I like this one, which basically says, "Don't shout at the animals, they'll be sad." Maybe, I'm not sure. We only really went in there because it was really cheap. It was about 500 yen, which is maybe £3.50-ish, so maybe $4, really, really cheap. It was cool just to see the animals. It wasn't the best zoo in the world, it was perfectly fine. There were these strange birds hanging around everywhere, and you can see my umbrella there because it was pouring with rain. It rained the whole day. The cafe we didn't go in, but look at this. That is an impressive thing to make from rice. A polar bear. Really cool. They make a lot more effort with their food than we do. Loads of really sugary things, a little bit crazy. My favourite thing we could see there was ducks. Go all the way to Japan to see a duck. I didn't really understand why in the women's toilet they have urinals. I would hope that it's just for if you have a young son or something. I'm not too sure. That confused me a little bit. I've never seen that before. This is really creepy. I want you just to watch this and see if you find it as weird as me. I find that really strange. There was a wall which had all these animals on it. Spiders, lizards and things, really cool. Normal turtles, and a Pac-Man monster. This means exit. I learned a little bit of Japanese, just like him, doing little bubbles. And this is a giraffe on a plane to America, which explains how he came to the zoo. The toilets in Japan are absolutely amazing. It took us 24 hours to get back from Tokyo, and I would say it was worth it just to get to hear the music that the toilet plays. I never knew I needed a toilet to play me music, but now every toilet just seems like a letdown. It was so much fun going to the toilet, which sounds really weird, but really, really cool. This is a real red panda and a not so real red panda. I know I've already said this in this video, but look at these vending machines. Vending machines after vending machines after vending machines. Really cool. I think it's really interesting how in Japan they have so many vending machines because it's so much cheaper for them to sell drinks like this rather than have shops. It makes sense, and it makes sense for me because it's so easy just to grab even an ice cream from that one. So many of these cat hats, which I really like. The cats don't look very happy. I like the one with his tongue sticking out. He's very cute. We just stumbled across this shopping place. I don't really know what it is. Basically, every way you turn in Japan, you'll find something cool, you'll find something colourful, you'll find a shop like this, which is all just those little capsules, like the cat hats. A whole shop just for capsules. This doesn't even look real to me. It's so colourful. I like this. It says, things as they, whatever that means. I have no words for this place. It doesn't even seem like it's real, but it's so fun to walk around. Everything is really fun in all of the shops, like buying a scratch back. You can scratch the itchy place. All of these corn on the cob there for your cat. I didn't know my cat needed those, but now any cat without a hat is a bit depressing. They even have food which comes in boxes and it looks like that. That is in that box somehow. We headed back on the train again. I like how they have these little hand holding things, some that are really low down for short people. Really appreciate that. That was quite a nice little touch. We went back to find the giant Ferris wheel, which was located just by the cruise ship. I mainly went on it to see the cruise ship from above because you don't really get to go above a cruise ship. We did quite a lot of Ferris wheels on this cruise. I have a whole playlist. This is right at the end of the cruise. We did Singapore to Tokyo. Everywhere was absolutely amazing, so make sure you check out the other videos if this is the first one you stumbled across. Look at that, a cruise ship from above. It doesn't look real, it looks so colourful, it looks so cool. The Ferris wheel was really fun, it was quite cheap again, and we went on one that had a glass bottom, so you could see through, just because why not? Hey guys, it's Emma here, and welcome to the floor of my balcony and Max's foot. Woo! We have been in Osaka today in Japan, and it's literally the coolest place ever. Everything is so colourful and fun and cute, and the cats have hats with sweet corn on them. Adorable. It took us 2 hours to get off the ship from when we first decided we wanted to get off to when we touched down on Japanese soil, which was a bit annoying, but I think we're done now with Japanese immigration for the rest of the cruise, so that's fine, we can go to Japan. One thing that is a little bit weird about Japan is that when you visit your first Japanese cruise port, everyone has to get off and go through immigration. So here we have these little cards they gave us, a little ticket and a passport, and we waited for about an hour in this Vista Lounge on board the Golden Princess. It's a bit weird because no one can reboard the ship until every single person on the ship has got off and gone through immigration. So here we are queuing to get off the Golden Princess. The whole thing took us about 2 hours from when we decided we wanted to get off the first time to when we actually got off. The good thing is that it only happens in your first Japanese cruise port, and from that point on, you're fine. When you actually go through security, they'll scan you with this weird little camera, and it will work out if you are too hot. See, there we are going to quarantine. And if you're too hot, they won't let you into the country. It feels a bit weird, but I guess it makes sense. It was a really good day. We did all these things that you have just seen because you're watching this video. I don't know why I need to recap, but I definitely recommend a visit to Japan. It's really cool. The Ferris wheel even lit up at night, which was really cool, made some really cool patterns. At one point, a fish even went across it, which was really fun. I hope that you've liked this video. If you have, please consider subscribing and check out the other videos in this playlist. Please leave me a comment as well, letting me know if you have been to Asia or if you'd like to go to Asia. It was so much fun. I would 100% recommend it. I think that's it from me this time, so until next time, goodbye.